for a perfect snack. And I remember eating these all the time. So what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Kayla Brandy. But today is discontinued like food items, or like my childhood, and just like talking about them and like what it brings back for me. I have some like story times too, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. But if you would like a part 2 of this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and comment down below as well. And let's get on with this video. The first one. So the first one is Dunkaroos. And I know there's a comeback coming on and like going on right now. I know that I think some of them are already like in the store maybe. They're like these like little frosting tubs and they have like little crackers. But it says Dunkaroos are a snack food from Betty Crocker. First launched in 1990, it consists of a snack-sized package containing cookies and frosting. The cookies are meant to be dunked into the frosting before eating. So the second one, Trix Yogurt. I know they have some in store, but there is like these kind that would like, you would like put like little candy or something like that in the yogurt. I think I have a picture. I'll insert it somewhere. But I remember eating these all the time. My mom would always get it from the stores, and me and my siblings would always eat and eat them and just see like what kind of flavors we had or like we got, and they were just so good. I think I tried them a couple years ago and then they weren't as good as I remember. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but they just weren't as good as I remember. I'm trying to find a picture, but I don't see it. Those just bring back so many memories with my siblings and my mom buying them for us, because my dad was mostly like healthy for getting like groceries for us, even to this day too, but my mom's more of like the junk food kind of person. I love you, Mom. Shout out to you. Was tangerine and mango like Altoids. I read that they were like discontinued because of like low sales, which is kind of crazy because they were so bomb. Like I don't know, they just tasted so good. And I remember trying them with my sister Cece. She used to like get all these different like candies and food and stuff. The next thing, I think this is the third item, maybe fourth one, I don't know, is, I know this sounds kind of weird, but I know they brought them back and then they took them away, but it was McDonald's fried apple pies. So bomb. I think I tried them for the first time probably like 2 or 3 years ago when they like actually like brought them back, but then they took them away and now they're just regular apple pies. Those are really bomb. I remember getting an apple pie, but I didn't know it was fried. I like tried it and I was like, I miss like the old kind, and then now I'm like, oh, I miss the fried apple pies. But they were so bomb, and that's like when I first like tried them. Can you please bring them back, McDonald's? Come on. The next thing is Yogos. Just take a moment of silence. What are Yogos, you may ask? A delicious product made by Kellogg's that were discontinued a while ago. They were fruit snacks covered in a tasty yogurt coating that made for a perfect snack. And I remember eating these all the time. Favorite snack of all time. My mom would buy them and I would just like go through them. Like me and my siblings would go through them like that. It was so good. I don't know, it's just like a different texture, but it's like so good. I can just like taste it right now. It was chewy but like sweet and creamy. Oh. And me and my cousin Miley, when we were making this video, we were gonna make like actually hand make like the Yogos, but it took up too much work and all that stuff, so we just didn't. But they were so good. Next thing are grips. Little pouches of like that were like with Cheez-Its, like the cookie like chips thing or graham cracker things, and they're like little and like tiny, and they had like different like varieties. And I would always eat these at my oldest sister's house, Shelby, and they were my favorite. But I didn't know they discontinued them until like recently. It brings back memories because my sister Shelby would always have some at her house, so I would always like eat them, and they were like delicious. They were so good. Next one is Oreo Cakesters / Oreo whoopie pies. I call them like whoopie pies because it was just like a cream filling. I remember having these like I think my mom bought them. I think it came with like 1 or 2, and I would always have them like for like a little snack, and they were like my favorite. Just so sweet, but like also like it just hit the spot. Just playing outside as a kid and then coming back in for like a little snack and just like a revamp of your playing time and all stuff, and you sweating and all stuff, and then you just come back for like a good like just Oreo whoopie pie, I guess. Has to be discontinued. The next thing is the Fruit Loop cereal straw thing. So Fruit Loop straws, I'm talking about a plastic straw lined on the inside with some kind of chemical slurry that gives milk a sweet fruit related tang. The outside coating is one giant Fruit Loop. So it was like the inside was like lined with like milk, and then like the outside was like the Fruit Loop like wafer kind of thing, and it was so bomb. They're my favorite. They're so good. I remember having these in the morning. I think like on the first day of like kindergarten, I think it was. Always just grab like a bunch of the straws and just like eat them, or like with my milk after my actual cereal. Next one, milk and cereal bars, like Honey Nut Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think Fruit Loops as well, and Frosted Flakes maybe. And they also have a bunch right here too. Cocoa Puff. They had like milk in the inside of it, like the inside, if you could see that, the white thing, and then the like stacked with the cereal. And I remember eating these a lot as a kid too, like for my morning breakfast for like school. I'd always like have one of those, or even bring it for like a snack for school. These, I'm really excited to talk about these because these are called Kissables. They're Hershey's Kissables, and it says the Hershey Company. Hershey Kissables were a chocolate candy sold by the Hershey Company from late 2005 to 2009, which is actually a long time ago. Like what, 11 years ago? 2009? Yeah, 11 years ago. That's kind of crazy to think about because it felt like just yesterday I was eating these. And it says comparable to M&M's, which they were kind of. Hershey Kissables were shaped like miniature Hershey Kisses and were coated in a thick sugar shell. The basic colors are red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And I don't know if you guys remember these, but these are what they were like. Let me show you. I think I was talking to my cousin about this, and I was like, I want to find this candy, but after doing research, they're discontinued. But I wanted to find this candy because I used to eat these after my brothers would get their haircuts, or even me, like just get like a trim, and my dad would take us, or my mom, to like one of our family friend, like good family friends, like it's like a barber, right? Like next to it had like, I think it was like a liquor store or something like that, and we would always go in there, and my dad or my mom would say, okay, pick one thing, and I would always pick these because they were like my favorite. They were so good. They were really good, and if they were brought back, that'd be amazing. But this is like, it has like the silver, like candy wrapper, but these like little, there's like rainbow colors. They didn't taste like M&M's, but like they technically are, but they were so good. I don't know if it's just like the shape, or of course I brought these back, but they're my favorite. Next, I think I have a lot more. I have 7 more. There's like 2 versions, I think it is. Snack sticks, they're like Pop-Tart snack sticks, and Go-Tarts. And Go-Tarts are a smaller, thinner version of Pop-Tart, released in 2006. Each was wrapped individually for eating on the go and was in the shape of a bar. These were really good because they had like different like Pop-Tart flavors, but they were really, really, really good. They had like the strawberry one, I think it was like a chocolate one, and maybe like a sugar and maple one, I think it was. Yeah, I think they were like the same things. They're both Pop-Tarts, but I think they were just like released in different times maybe. I don't know. I think snack sticks were released earlier, I think 2004 or something like that, and then Go-Tarts were released in, I think it was 2007, right? I think it's been that. Oh, 2006. Next thing is fruit roll-up stackers, I think it is, yeah. These like little like circle like gummy things, and when they were like attached to each other, I think it was this one right here. Yeah, I would always like peel it off and then just like eat them, roll them up and all that stuff, because these are my favorites with my siblings, and just eating our favorite good old snacks. Thanks mom for getting all the junk food. And then the Lollipop paint shop. I don't know if they still sell these or if they're like different now, but this is what it is. It has like a paintbrush right there. Let me see. So that's what it is right there. It has like the paintbrush and then like the paint. But you can like paint like your tongue or something like that, but it says the paint is powdered candy that comes in a palette of colors for your palette. So yeah, you just would paint your tongue and turn different colors, and it would just be amazing and good. I remember getting these like once in a while because I wouldn't really get them that much, but they're really good. Next thing is Hubba Bubba radioactive sugar goop thingy, and it comes like in, I think in 3 colors: the blue, the green, and the pink or red, whatever you like to call that. But I remember eating these a lot at like baseball games or like football games or whatever like games you would go to, and just like, you know, or even like the beach too. I think I brought these too. I remember having those a lot, and they would actually like taste like gum, but it was just like sugar goop. But I wouldn't get those a lot either because it was just like not my favorite, but I would get them a couple times here and there. Next one, the second to last one, is called Kudos. It's like a granola bar, but with like M&M's. There's chocolate chip, Snickers, and peanut butter ones, and then there was also Dove chocolate things, M&M's, and Snickers, so like the same thing kind of technically. And I remember having these a lot too. My mom would always get these, and they were like my all-time favorite. They were so good, but they would have like all the chocolate bars on this side right here. See that? I remember always eating this too. They're like my favorite too, and they actually were like a granola bar, but like actual chocolate bars. It's kind of crazy. I think the M&M one was my all-time favorite one. And then the last and final thing was Pringles that had like writing on them. It was Pringles Prince. Oh, I never knew Pringles had this either, like all the different weird flavors. I think it's like shrimp, seaweed, and soft shell crab, but I didn't even know about those. That's kind of weird. Didn't know about that. That's kind of cool. It says, could your idea be printed on Pringles? And this says, submit your idea. I think I did that. I think I did with my siblings. I think we like trying to like type in something to print onto the Pringles and like submit it, but I don't think we ever got it. But writing on that, if you could see that, the writing. But I remember those and have like different like jokes or like poetry maybe, I don't know. So that's the end of this video, but make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and comment down below, and hope you guys are all having a great morning, evening, night, or even day whenever you guys are watching this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's let the adventures begin. Peace out.